Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, a good battle. It's the LA Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Please welcome your 2026 Buffalo Bills.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the 9-year-old quarterback, Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game on the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So they keep it simple, only a yard to go, keep it on the ground, running back, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 10. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Run with Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
They'll motion over Samuel. Allen goes with a pop pass. Got a man. It's caught for the touchdown. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Chargers nothing.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Check 6 guard.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Deshaun Hand in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
First down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Field goal, a 24-yard attempt.
Raiders kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Davis now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On play action. Now Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, bunch. No.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Buffalo.
Bills. First down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 35-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Play action, here's Allen. The second down throw is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. In motion goes Cooks. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Here's the first carry from that from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Allen. He's going to run it. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Chargers nothing.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Haskins now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start. Interception on the first drive and a punt the last time they had it. Start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Another run here with Hampton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a pickup of 3.
So after 1, 17-0, the early score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll send their tight end left. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's an argument to be made, Mike, that across the league, some of the best cover guys on the field play free safety. They're handling a lot of assignments. They're handling a lot of different coverages, but it's their ability to be the best communicators, put out some fires, get guys lined up in the right spot, and no matter whatever coverage they're in, they're always a huge threat to pick you off.
Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The 43-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Bills.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 27-yard
Recognizing
line.
the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Allen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 8-yard line.
In motion goes Cooks. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? In this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down.
On first down, Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Herbert to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On first down, it's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Third and long. Disley is the man in motion. On third and long, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. blocker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7.
Cameron Dicker.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st down, Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff. This is Cook. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. That's Elijah Molden who took him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll run with Cook, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Elijah Molden who took him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Shakir, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal.
38-yard.
This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
Chargers 7.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and veteran Keenan Allen set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Snap, and we give it to Hampton, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hampton into the secondary, past the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
7 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Trying to work inside. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end around and gets him the 2nd. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest
to the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 14.
to the touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. First and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Bills bringing on the punt team. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And now, with that first down of the drive, now you can see they're going to get rolling into more traditional 2-minute offense as they try to end this half with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Terrell Bernard.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Going right. That's Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert to the air again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
On play action. Now Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing again, Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Number 15, Brad McConkey. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Herbert again. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Motion man is Johnston. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That one incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he'll take this to about the 28. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. On play action, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Open man is the tight end, Disley. They get 20 on the connection, and the Chargers have the first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
Herbert now on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For Davius White on the coverage.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down. 3 to go. Motion man is Johnston. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive, and to no surprise,
he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Chargers 24.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going right, it's taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Chargers.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll go with Hampton. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
At the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Chargers first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll give this to Vidal. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Herbert to throw. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 27.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To Shakir on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot, play like a rope. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Davis to return it. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Play action now. It's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Really good discipline by the defender. So he was the read of that RPO. So if he plays the run, it's a pass. If he plays the pass, it's a run. But he knew exactly what was coming. He kind of drew that pass, and he was there to make the play.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
All right, so after that rough series throwing the ball, conventional wisdom says, hey, we got to come out, we got to establish some run, we've got to mix in some runs. And while they certainly want balance, they don't also want to just become one-dimensional. So take easy throws. Give your quarterback a couple easy completions. Let him see the ball get completed, and it's amazing how quickly your passing game can turn around.
The Bills' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic 1st down.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
up second and 8.
From the 43, here's second and 8. Off the play fake, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Second and goal.
Do better than this.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to throw here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Keon Coleman. Incomplete. Brings up fourth and goal.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. Allen going to throw for it. And that is caught. On fourth and goal. They got it. Ray Davis. Touchdown Buffalo.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the second half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points, let's chip away at that lead. He said, no, I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the Bills go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Bills 34, Chargers 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a nice tackle in the open field. limits the game to only one.
Brought down by Cole Bishop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Herbert. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They motion the slot man left. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Gain of a yard. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The ball carrier. Big on Henley on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Keep it up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
In it to win it.
Allen now off the bootleg. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one's just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Haskins now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, Here's second down and 5. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 5 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Going to keep it on his own read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff. This is Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Cook. Crazy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Allen working from the pistol. Back to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Design run here for Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 24-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
At the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll try and run here with Cook.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
And now you really have to get into your full-speed 2-minute mode, Mike. After that conversion brings up a fresh set of downs, you've got to go, and you've got to go fast.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Now, the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.